come here every morning. I'll drop my son off at school usually. Then I'll shoot over here and just start working out. I go super hard the whole camp, and then the last week it's like I'll work out to get a sweat on, but it's not. I've already done all the work I need to do. I'm just trying to maintain, just sweat out throughout the week. I like coming here a lot because it's like best gym in town. They get the best equipment, best staff, and I like Curtis and Kiana, him and his wife, the owners. I really don't have nerves till the night of, honestly. Some people have nerves all week. I usually don't until I walk into the arena. It's like the calm before the storm. I usually try to take a relaxed week. Like I took this week off so I could just focus on working out, attending all the media events, everything like that, weigh-ins, and getting good sleep. That's the most important. I'm looking forward to fighting in front of that many people. Definitely by far the biggest crowd I've ever fought in front of, so I'm pumped. I love lifting. I hate that I have to eat really healthy to stay in good shape. I love to lift and then go eat a cheeseburger. It's one of my favorite things. So I'm a big believer in visualization, but I just imagine that belt wrapped around my waist is just one accomplishment that will be. It'll be awesome. I can't wait. Anytime you see me out there, I don't say, oh, that was good enough, and just half-ass it, and then I'll show up the same next time. No, I always see, even my wins, I look at it, I was like, wow, I could do way better, and I go and I focus on what I think I need to work on the most, and I come out better for it, because I want to be better every time.
I need you to concentrate. I need you to think about the things I've been telling you during camp. I need you to think about the things that you should be doing in a fight. And when in doubt, be getting those reps. Boys, here's what I want, okay? Timmy's gonna give me a rear uppercut. All right, so I'm right here, okay? Stay right here, Tim. He's gonna lower and he's gonna come towards me. And all I'm gonna do is measure and hit that rear uppercut, okay? So as he lowers and comes towards me, I'm here, hit, and then into a cross. Nice pads, Tim. Good. Good. Good work. Stay on it. Good, boys. Switch it up. Switch it up. One more like this, boys. All right? Stay active.
I don't talk about this guy right here. This is Max Rogers.
Never heard of him.
You guys probably haven't heard of him. Max Rogers, osmosis. We still sleep. Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, so
we sleep in the same apartment.
There's a wall.
There's a
thin wall.
It's his bed, and then a wall.
It's there.
There's a wall. But osmosis, sweat.
Yeah.
Max Rogers.
Last name would be Sanders, but he left my mom, so he didn't know about me until recently.
We're not supposed to talk about the cut.
Excellent.
Oh, this week is a walk in the park. I mean, all I'm doing is just trying to focus on making weight, and I mean that's gonna be an easy cut. It's at 175. You know, Mandy didn't want to cut weight because you know he's a little cunt, but it is what it is. This is just the easy fun week, you know, having fun, fucking around and whatnot, staying tight, staying technical. But at the same time, it's like Christmas. You know, it's Christmas week for a kid. It's just like, I want to hurry up and get here, hurry up and get here. You look back at your career, and or at least I do, and the fights that never happen, you always wonder, like, you know, what if, what would happen, what would have happened. And now I kind of get to settle that question. I get to settle that debate in my own mind. I know what's going to happen. I think he knows what's going to happen. And, you know, I'm going to beat his ass.
Right now, like, he's light years better than he was 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, he's really coming around and really getting sharp. Years ago, watching Ryan, I always thought that he had good stand-up. Thought he had pretty good stand-up, but he just didn't use it. You know, now we've gotten to the point where, like, he wants to hurt guys.
You're in the big city of West Enfield. This is my old man's big truck garage, and I come in here and borrow it sometimes to work on my wheelers, my trucks, help him on his big trucks. And both my mom and my dad drive trucks ever since they were 16 years old. I've been a wrestler my whole life. Colt here, he's 4. He's already training over at Young's. His little brother over there, he seems to be the takedown expert, though. This is Miranda. I've only had 2 fights in the cage, and both of them are very experienced and talented guys that come from respectful gyms. So the game plan is kind of always the same: just push myself and expect a tough opponent. I'm hoping to get a title this year and keep pushing and defend the title a couple times, and I want to go pro. Yeah, this one, he likes to be in the mud puddles. The other boy, he likes to stay clean. I always wanted to be an MMA fighter. My brother, he used to go and watch UFC. He watched Brock when he came to Bangor.
His last event, I was like prepared for it, but like just the adrenaline and emotion just watching from the sideline was just intense. He has a huge family, and I'm pretty sure they're pretty much all going. And then we have a lot of friends that are coming. We sold our tickets like that, so we have a huge crowd coming in.
You guys want to wrestle? You and your brother?
Yeah. Yeah.
And not you.
Yeah, I'll sneak up here on my canoe and I'll follow it up to a couple islands, and I'll go get my fiddleheads. Pretty lucky to have, you know, this is for my backyard.
So I was, 18, 19, and I moved out to New Mexico. I knew that fighting didn't pay the bills, so I was like, gosh, I don't want to be broke, like, because there's countless UFC fighters I've met that, you know, they're in the UFC, but they can't even afford rent. So I knew I had to figure something out that would work with training and still being able to make money. I started this painting company called Penobscot Painting and Staining. It's a double-edged sword because you have to be able to manage yourself and be disciplined and consistent. And, you know, if I don't find work for myself, I don't get to make money. It's not like I show up on Monday, I leave on Friday, I work my 9 to 5, and I get that safe check every week. Like, there's some times where I may go a week without knowing where my next check's gonna come from. I'm really excited for this fight because I've put in the work. I've been disciplined, I've been eating clean, drinking lots of water, training, conditioning, doing the whole 9 yards. And so I'm really excited to see if that makes a difference on my confidence level. If you want to make it, you got to sacrifice. There's no going out, there's no eating whatever you want, there's no going to get drinks with your friends. So if you're working a full-time job while training, you have time for nothing else, and it is a big sacrifice. And here we are. Now I got to fight Hasim Abdullah, who's a formidable opponent. He likes to talk a little bit of shit, which I like. I actually met Hasim. He was standing right next to me, and he was kind of like, oh, I know you. And he's like, I know you. And he goes to shake my hand, and I shake it. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'll kill you. He might have even cussed and said, I'll effing kill you. I can't remember. But it wasn't like in a malicious, like mean way. It was more like, oh, I'm gonna get you. We're gonna fight down the road. And so I started smiling. It was literally like a movie. Like I kind of pull his hand in. I'm like, I'll kill you too. It definitely lit a fire under me. I'm so pumped to open up the show for NEF. And I hope that people get there in time because this is gonna be a banger.